Kalma. Huminga ng malalim. Okay, I can't do it as good as the movie, but I'm just happy to say that we at Linya Linya finally made our first short film. We've been working so hard on building the Linya Linya universe and our own characters, and they come to life in our short film called Kalma. It's available on Facebook and IGTV. Ali and I are so proud of the product and the reception, and we hope that you could watch the video, share it with your loved ones, and spread this message of hope. While I have you, we have new designs on www.linyalinya.ph, where 10% of all sales will go to our beneficiaries. Thank you so much for your support.
Why did it take so long? I'm tired of talking.
Welcome to the Wake Up with Saab.
Malakas pa rin ba?
Okay na. So just to let you know, nakailan kaming technical difficulties dito. Ang hirap mag-pod ng Zoom.
At ang lakas sa music.
Ba't kasi may tumutugtog pa? Di ba yung intro lang yun? Nyari. You put the whole song in. Ay, I can't blame you though. You know what? Props to Jim. He does everything for this podcast. So I can't get mad at you. Wag mo papatamain yung pop filter sa mic.
Okay, so, kasi ang hirap eh. Ang hirap magsalita na may...
Tanggalin mo na lang to.
Hindi.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Oh my
Anyway,
Can't
so for
believe-
this episode, what we did is, I think weekly, what we've been doing is Twitter scrolls. Sobrang saya nung last week. And now, most of the topics that are coming in are very political. Very, kumbaga, requires a lot of emotions and a lot of emotional control. That's why we decided na we should get one of our dear friends, Mr. Ali Sangalang of the Linya Linya Show and Linya Linya. Sup, Ali?
Hi guys. Hi Jim, hi Saab. Tama ba akong kinuha niyo? Kung emotional control and
This is our
kalma, baka pare-parehas na naman tayo.
ang aming political advisor.
Yeah, basically,
Nako,
if you haven't, if you haven't listened to the previous episode, meron kaming episode with Ali na in the start of the quarantine. That was after another press con with our fearless leader. So
Fearless nga, GCQ na.
yeah, good. That's we're gonna get to that. Anyway, okay. So, ang Twitter scrolls, Ali, last. If you haven't listened to that, also, if you haven't listened to the Linya Linya show, where Ali is the host of, listen to that. Anyway, we also had an episode na ako nag-guest sa kanya. So anyway, ito yung Twitter scrolls, Ali. Ang rule dito, we will go through all these trending topics submitted by the intelligent people of our exclusive Facebook group. And we won't dwell too long on...
Kailangan quick
lang.
Do you want to give like 3 minutes each?
Max. Oh.
Wow, ang hirap nun. How do you... 3 minutes per topic? Oy.
Well, siguro imaginary
5.
timer na lang.
Okay, medyo parang may nag-hold up na sign na parang wrap it up ganun.
Yes.
Yan.
Yung parang sa gig.
Oh, tama na. Last song.
Tumutugtog ka, tapos may lalapit na may whiteboard na nakasulat. Last song o 5 minutes. Like, putang nung gusto mo? Iiglian ko yung kanta.
O kaya plate number. Kanina pang kotse to, paurong po, hindi pa makalabas
Pina-announce sa banda, no? Labo talaga ng
ako,
mga
in
ganun.
fairness, nakailang ganun na ako, ha?
Oo nga eh.
Oh, anyway.
Nakailang ganun na rin ako.
This one, para lang, I'm gonna ease you into it, Ali, ha?
Sige.
Para hindi naman masyadong sumakit yung dibdib mo. Something steady lang. From Justin Ong.
Okay, go.
Sorry, may narinig mo?
Narinig
Okay,
ko.
okay. Oh, shit.
Wait,
Okay, sorry. Another technical difficulty, but we're powering through. Anyway, Justin Ong says, Senator Batos, ang sarap ng buhay. Ano ba to, Ali?
Explain
Paki-explain.
to us what happened.
I think nag-Zoom meeting sila eh.
Mm.
No, tapos parang I'm not sure kung ano yung hearing na yon, Senate hearing na yon, pero ang context niya lang dahil nasa kanya-kanyang bahay lang yung mga senators, no. Ang sinabi ni Bato, sana ganito, parang sinabi niya, I think ayan eh, parang sana ganito na lang lagi. Ang sarap ng buhay kung nasa kanya-kanyang bahay lang tayo lagi. At di tayo kailangan pumasok. So, yun, ganun siya ka simple pero ganun din siya ka nakakaasar at ang lalim din ng sinasabi nun. No, kung anong klaseng senador ang meron tayo.
Oh my God.
That's who you voted for. Not you, Ali. I mean, like the people.
The level of privilege, the level
Yeah.
of...
It's something that your friend would say.
Yeah.
You know, you're privileged, like parang just between us, you know. Ang sarap talaga ng, like, I'm just staying at home and like I don't have to like be stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Like you say it to your close friend, I guess, na parang may disclaimer ka pa eh, diba? Just as a disclaimer, pero ang sarap na hindi ako nasa traffic, you know. But like,
Pero-
as a senator, medyo, nyari.
Pero even as friends, kahit kaibigan ko,
Oo.
kung may magsabi nun,
Natitrigger ako sa ganun.
sasabihan ko yung friend ko.
Tama.
Now, obviously, who is with Bato?
Oo.
Di ba? To tell him these things.
Yeah.
Sino magsasabi sa kanya? And yung mas
Oo nga, wala ba siyang friends?
yung mas nakakaasar pa dito, yung naging news was, biniro-biro ni Tito Soto, di ba? Parang,
Ni-require niya.
parang, ano yun? Parang, Senator Bato, you are required not to come in every day to actually go to the... I just wish like, okay, joke time na naman, pero pwede bang ibara naman talaga to for this guy for...
Parang bakit hanggang dito noontime show pa rin ng ang
School bukol
pamamalakad, 'di ba? Di ba dapat, 'di ba? This is a statement, you know, this is no joking matter. Let's take it seriously. 'Di ba? Parang si Tito Soto, konting delikadesa. Pero I mean, are we surprised?
Yeah.
You know, I'm still blocked.
Consistent naman.
I'm blocked on Twitter.
Well, ito na lang. May mga nagde-defend kay Bato. What do you guys say about it? What their defense is like, what they're saying is, obviously, he was just saying na parang,
Ay, nako.
and the funny thing is, hindi nga mga Jeje Funks yung nagde-defend, mga, you know, non-Jeje Funks are
It's because they're also guilty of saying that. For sure. Sila parang, totoo naman eh. Ano naman, parang, ang sarap kasi right after the meeting, pwede na ako mag-on ng Netflix. Guilty kasi kayo, kaya pinagtatanggol nyo si Bato. Ang akin lang, it's okay to feel na, yes, of course, for the privileged folk, it's okay na, totoo naman, medyo hassle nga naman ng 3 hours tayo in traffic going to work because our transportation system sucks. It's okay, but obviously, your senator should not be saying that amidst all of the crimes that are happening and the arrests made for people who are just trying to make a living. 'Di ba? Huwag niyong pagtanggol. Huwag niyo siyang pagtanggol dahil guilty kayo. Okay. Next.
Ikaw, Ali. Last
Ako lang, yung last lang sa akin, yun context is key. Ano ba yung konteksto nito? Bakit hindi naman to sinabi na kung sinong tao lang, no? Senador siya at ang konteksto din nito ay nasa isang situation tayo na very sensitive. Maraming namamatay, maraming mga tao habang nagsasalita sila at naghihiring ay walang makain, walang natitirhan, no? So pwede kang magsabi ng mga ganyan, yung sarap ng buhay, no? Pwede kang magsabi niyan sa ibang panahon,
sa inuman mo mga kumpare po.
Oo, pero may konteksto eh. Kailangan alam niyo yung context. At based sa context ay talagang dapat pagsabihan at talagang maling-mali yung sinabi ni Bato.
Did he even apologize?
Wala ako narinig.
Okay. Well, okay. Next one. Before we go into something medyo mabigat. Lady Gaga's from Hannah Hinera. Lady Gaga's new album Chromatica.
Oh, no.
Ali, ano yung thoughts mo dun?
Yun, yung first single nila. Niya. With Ariana
Oh.
Grande yung napakinggan ko na at napanood ko na.
Maganda?
Maganda yung production, yung dance moves nila. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ako masyadong hindi ko kaya mag-dive masyado pagdating kay Lady Gaga. Pero
Pero
na-entertain
makikinig
ako.
kami.
Na-entertain ako.
Nakikinig kami
Maganda
ng
yung
Chromatica.
song. Yeah.
Napanood mo na ba A Star is Born?
Yeah.
I love
Sobrang
Galing,
ganda
no?
ng Star is Born.
Ang
In
galing
the
nila.
shallow.
Okay, next one. Okay. Justice for George Floyd.
Oh, yan na.
Okay. Thoughts?
So what happened? Well, I saw the video of this person of color being arrested, and a white cop was kneeling on his neck, and he kept saying, "I can't breathe."
Yeah, and then the cop wouldn't let go, and therefore this man, George Floyd, died. Ano siya, Ali? Ano yung kwento niya?
This is not the first time this
Ni
has
George
happened.
Floyd. Yeah. I think, nasa isang store siya. May binibili siya. Tapos,
Oh.
parang may nag-report na yung owner ata o yung cashier na peke yung pera, I think. So, parang ni-report siya, tapos dumating yung mga police, inaresto siya. Tapos the police were saying na naging violent daw siya, pumapalag daw, pero nung nakita yung video, kalmado siya and walang kahit anong outrageous na actions na ginawa siya.
Even when he was saying yung I can't breathe, he wasn't even like
Struggling.
So anyway, because of this, there has been a crazy movement in the states. Different states are now protesting, and then
And those two cops who handled him have had a lot of complaints against them for police brutality.
meron na.
Yeah, that's why people are just so angry na. And I know some of the protests have become very chaotic, but parang walang nangyayari eh. I think a revolution
Meron
is
akong-
necessary.
Meron akong pwedeng basahin na quote from
Yes, please.
from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Jim, baka ma-interesado ka rin. Ang ganda ng sinabi niya dito. Sabi niya, sa
2
article
points
niya to
is never
sa
2 points without a rebound, yun.
Yan exactly yung sinabi niya. So, ano yung next topic? Hindi, joke. Hindi. Ang ganda ng sinabi niya dito, no, na follow through ko lang dun sa point ni Saab. Sabi niya, sa article niya na to, what do you see when you see angry black protesters amassing outside police stations with raised fists? If you're white, you may be thinking, they certainly aren't social distancing. Then you notice the black faces looting Target and you think, well, that just hurts their cause. Then you see the police station on fire and you wag a finger saying, that's putting the cause backward. You're not wrong, but you're not right either. The black community is used to the institutional racism inherent in education, the justice system, and jobs. And even though we do all the conventional things to raise public and political awareness, write articulate and insightful pieces in The Atlantic, explain the continued devastation on CNN, support candidates who promise change, the needle hardly budges.
Ganda.
Grabe.
We must break the wheel.
Yeah. Trevor Noah, Trevor Noah, right?
Yeah.
He said
Yeah.
something, and I can't possibly say it as well and as eloquently as he did, but he said something about how can you expect people to not be looting, not be burning stuff when for so many years, obviously these white supremacists have not been following the law.
Yeah.
Have not been, the police who are supposed to uphold the law are not following it. So parang, alam mo yun, as a society, ano na ba? Kasi are we just gonna allow this to happen?
And the funny thing is, I saw on Twitter na parang this act that Trump implemented, something like anti-terror. Ano tawag doon, Ali?
Hindi ko alam yung kay Trump, pero ang alam ko yung sa atin, yung
Yung sa atin yun.
Ay, sorry, sa atin pala 'yun.
Oo.
Yung kay merong gustong i-enact na bill or something, or sorry,
Well, when he said when they loot, you start shooting.
Yeah, yan.
parang may
Trump
Sounds
tweeted
familiar.
that. Yeah.
parang may something
Shoot
siyang
the kill.
may something siyang inaano, and people are saying when the KKK, when all these other organizations that were extremely violent and that were completely oppressive, they were never sanctioned with this type of law or whatever action that Trump is proposing. Anyway,
Wait lang, sorry. To add to that, what fucks me up is because of this stay-at-home coronavirus thing, all these motherfuckers who are out on the streets, these white people protesting na, it's my right that I can go to the streets. Remember? Diba? And then they have all these fucking guns.
Yeah.
And then we're just, I mean, in the States, they're all, oh, okay, it's their right. Biglang when the black folk are protesting, all of these police are, equipped with soldiers, equipment. I mean, yeah.
kaya nga
So biased.
Yeah.
yung isa pa, well, maganda rin yung sinabi ni Kevin Hart. He posted on his Instagram, he said, pleading to the media, na the media, parang you guys control the narrative. So, parang he's asking the media na, guys, can you help focus on why the people are, why this is happening?
Hindi what.
Parang we've forgotten the why. Oh, it's where you're talking about looting, you're talking about all these things, pero what is the cause, diba?
And you know what's horrible? There are these white fuckers who have been, breaking stuff to, parang kung wari, it's because of the black people who are protesting. Nanggugulo sila para masabing nagra-riot yung black community.
Ako yung thing ko rin dyan, papanong nagagalit kayo sa looting at saka sa gulo, pero hindi kayo magagalit dun sa nangyaring pagpatay.
Yes.
True.
Paano yun?
And
Diba?
and hindi lang siya yung namatay eh, 'di ba? Ang dami-dami na eh.
Sunod-sunod
Grabe.
na. And
Now,
siguro,
Ay, go. Go, Ali.
siguro yung isa pang, yung context din ng nangyari na yan, Jim, dito naman sa atin, Siyempre, parang kumalat din na hindi pa pwedeng galit kayo sa nangyari doon, pero dito, wala kayong pakialam sa mga
Neutral.
nangyayaring ganyan. Na ang tagal ng maraming pinapatay dito sa atin, pero wala namang hindi as loud as...
Which brings us to our next point. Maganda yung comment dito. Wait. Sorry. Go ahead, tuloy nyo na muna.
Yun.
Yari.
At saka, yung isa pang point,
okay.
di ba? Yung sinasabi nung...
Well,
yung
what
pang-counter
else?
ng iba, all lives matter. Kung all lives matter, di kasama din dun yung
that's-
black lives. Black lives matter din.
Ay, nako. Nakakainis yung mga all lives matter. As in, not all men vibes. You know what? Billie Eilish said something really good about that. Can I read it to you guys?
Go.
So, she said she was trying to keep quiet na lang, but she really couldn't. So, she wrote a long thing. And sabi niya, if I hear one more white person say all lives matter one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Will you shut the fuck up? No one is saying your life doesn't matter. No one is saying your life is not hard. No one is saying literally anything at all about you. All you motherfuckers do is find a way to make everything about yourself. This is not about you. Stop making everything about you. You are not in need. You are not in danger. I'm gonna explain this to you as if you were a child because it feels like that's the only way you motherfuckers will understand. If your friend gets a cut on their arm, are you gonna wait to give all your friends a band-aid first because all arms matter? No, you're gonna help your friend because they are in pain, because they are in need, because they are bleeding. If someone's house was on fire and someone is stuck in the house, are you gonna make the fire department go to every other house on the block because all houses matter? No, because they don't fucking need it. You are privileged whether you like it or not. Society gives you privilege just for being white. You can be poor, you can be struggling, and still your skin color is giving you more privilege than than you even realize. And nobody is saying that makes you better than anyone. It just lets you live your life without having to worry about surviving. Simply because of your skin color. You are privileged.
Ganito. Nakakatawa nga eh. I mean, for us, di ba? Yung masa, those that are in need, they are struggling to get food, ganyan. We all hate, I mean, we hate our government, di ba? I like to reiterate, hate all the corrupt officials that have fucked up our money and whatever, causing this, the downfall of our country. So anyway, ang point ko is, we're not we have complaints about the government, pero we're not gonna say like, tangina, all Filipinos matter ha, hindi lang dapat sila yung merong care package ha, or sila lang dapat yung may mga benefits, ganyan. That's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which leads me to, ito na yung comment, sorry nawala. Meg Dado says, you could talk about how some Filipinos easily support Black Lives Matter, which is a good thing, but don't express the same outrage over EJKs here in our very own country.
Yeah.
Ali?
Yun nga mismo yung point. Parang hindi ko maintindihan kung paanong magiging ganun yung sentiment mo sa ibang bansa pero dito hindi mo nakikita. I think walang ibang magde-defend sa ating sa mga kapwa Pinoy natin kundi tayo rin mismo, no. So okay na mag-voice out ka ng opinion mo dun sa iba pero may sarili tayo dito and clearly kailangan ng tulong ng mga taong yan na voiceless na nga. So yun, hindi ko lang mai-connect na kaya mong sumuporta doon pero dito bulag ka.
Question though, personally, are you seeing people like that? Sa feed nyo? May nakikita ba kayo ganun?
Wala.
Ikaw, Ali?
What do you mean? Na ganun yung...
May kakilala ka ba na kebs lang sila sa EJK pero...
Hindi kasi siya, Jim, hindi kasi siya parang... Hindi siya exact na post, no? Uy, bakit hindi nag-post to dati? Parang more on yung noise, Bakit itong mga to, ang daming nagpo-post ngayon about it. Pero nung panahon nung kay Kian De Los Santos, ay, feel mong iilan lang kayong nagvo-voice out nung outrage na yon.
To be fair though, I would like to say na it's a different parang baka naman, I mean, it's okay to change your opinion. There's still a chance. We're not condemning. I don't think it's right to just say, just to be snarky and say na, ngayon pa Black Lives Matter ka. Tapos dati hindi. Parang I think it's okay to encourage na, hey, Black Lives Matter. Parang sana we also care about our that's not being all lives matter, is it?
I think yung
It's not,
ako
right?
honestly medyo ako dun kasi parang bakit dun sa kay Kian hindi ka nagalaw pero ngayon nagagalaw ka. I think yun yung point
Kasi nagsasalita na yung mga sila Kisitigan,
nagsalita sila Billie Eilish.
Yeah. Pero
I mean, that's
also
a great but do you see that's a great use of their platform as celebrities and parang just the same as nung kay Kian tahimik ka pero nung ABS biglang wow.
Oh.
I mean, para sa akin, go ahead, speak out against it. There's still a chance because maybe ito yung magpapamukha sa'yo dahil naapektuhan ka na. Kasi it's parang it's not innate for everyone na I will fight for those who can't. It's not Hindi sila naapektuhan so they don't. And ngayon makikita nyo na dahil lang hindi kayo naapektuhan, hindi ibig sabihin nun ay dapat wala kayong pakialam.
Yeah, ako tingin ko dapat siguro kasi minsan tinatamaan din tayo niya, no? Guilty rin tayo minsan sa mga ganyan. Siguro para matulungan din yung mga nakikinig, yung listeners natin na parang hindi kasi siya dapat issues based no? Dapat parang principles and values based yung pinanggagalingan natin. Hindi lang dahil 'di ba? Kung ano mang regardless kung saang issue 'yan, saang bansa man 'yan, kung parehong principles and values yung pinahahalagahan mo, magagalaw at magagalaw ka sa mga nangyayari.
Yeah.
Tama. Yes, it's values based. It's not it's kasi kunwari ganito. Si fucker go home.
Mm.
Si
Si ano,
Motherfuckers just
motherfucker
stay at home.
stay at home. I mean, she's obviously
For
someone,
context though, for those who don't know.
there was this Instagram
influencer
who was yun nga screaming at the TV, and it was a bunch of people who were
just trying to get to work.
trying to get to work. It's not like she was screaming at Coachella people or people at having fun at Polo
Poblacion.
Club
Oh.
or Poblacion. She was screaming at people who were trying to get home, who were hardworking Filipinos. She was saying, "Motherfuckers, go home." Basta
Anyway.
Jeje Fang siya. Ang point ko is, kung sinasabi ni Ali yun nga, if it's value based, then therefore her reaction now won't change that much, even if the issue parang kumbaga, if you are issue driven, therefore your values are not set correctly. Tama, Ali, di ba?
Tama. Nag-iiba-iba
Kas-
yung yung stand mo eh.
Oh.
So dun papasok yung dahil influenced ka by your peers or yung mga influencers mo sa buhay, etc. Pero kung hindi kung yung foundation ng values and principles mo ay firm, wala masyadong kumbaga hindi yung paano ba?
Well, ako ito.
But there's still but we still give everyone a chance, right? Like
Yeah.
that influencer, I would say obviously she's in her freaking bubble of like
Ako,
yoga, love and light na parang biggest problem niya is, oh my gosh, where are we gonna get where are we gonna buy fucking latte? Shut up. Sobrang ginudge ko siya sa pag
Starbucks, why aren't you open? Fucker, open.
motherfuckers just stay open. Shut up.
open.
But I mean, we poke fun at her, pero maybe I don't know, I haven't checked her Instagram kung natuto na siya, pero
Pero matanda na yun, hindi na
Pero-
yun magbabago.
pwede pa rin, may hope
Yeah.
pa rin ako. May nagbabago lahat. Siguro dahil sa I would call it a little bit of bullying that she received. Some people think she deserved it. I think maybe kahit konti man lang kung nasway siya to change, I think there's a chance.
Yeah, ako agree ako doon, no? Pero siguro kailangan lang kasi accountable tayo sa lahat ng sinasabi natin, ano. So kapag may nasabi kang hindi maganda, kailangan ma-feel mo rin na, oy, mali ako. Kailangan maintindihan mong mali ka.
Oo.
Bago
Oo.
mag-proceed to, kailangan natin siyang intindihin dahil nagkakamali rin naman siya. Kailangan
Pero that's also why people don't speak against what happened to Kian. 'Di ba? Kasi takot na maging accountable. Parang baka mali yung sinasabi ko, ayoko na lang mag-tweet. So, ayun, anong gagawin pag ganun?
Ako, yun nga eh. Well, here's my take.
Sometimes I feel like that also.
I think there has to be a very fine line between condemnation. Kasi parang kumbaga condemnation and kasi right now, I don't want rin naman na just because your values are not, yun nga, if you're moved by issues, you're moved by your idols or whatever, I don't want rin naman to necessarily condemn you. Pero what my advice is for your friends or for your family who only moved, kunwari, because of Black Lives Matter, and we're not moved by, issues here in our own country, maybe the advice is to let them know na, hey, maybe you wanna review or at least ask them, bakit nung kay Kian hindi ka ano? As opposed to saying, tangina mo, wag ka magsalita tungkol sa Black Lives Matter, kebs ka naman nung kay Kian eh. Kasi ako, I wouldn't wanna be condemned rin naman for that, diba? Honestly nga, right now, yung Black Lives Matter, I really can't speak up because hindi naman ako, and I'm not saying mali. Parang, kasi hindi naman ako Amerikano. Pero of course, I agree with the sentiment. I stand with equality and whatever.
gets
I'm sounding like a douche. Wait. Nagigets mo?
I mean, like equality, whatever. I mean,
I'm sorry. Ano ako sa time pressure eh. Pero ang point ko lang is, Ang point ko is, I don't want rin naman na while we're talking about this and while we're fleshing it out, na it leads to condemnation of people who don't speak
Yeah.
up. Yun lang.
Maybe ako rin, instead of saying, bakit, even if in a good way ha, na you're gonna say, bakit nung kay Kian di ka nagsalita? I think that just, that provokes someone to be defensive. I think the best way to do it is, hey, oo nga grabe, talaga nangyayari sa states ngayon. Alam mo, ganyan din dito eh. Kind of educate them na lang instead of, you know,
that's my point.
instead
Sorry.
of, pero alam ko, gets ko naman na magagalit ka and you just tweet whatever na ma-feel mo dahil naiinis ka. Pero, you know, I think the best way to quote-unquote convert people or to have them have a change of heart is to encourage them, to educate them. So, yun lang.
Yeah. May linya tayo dyan, Jim, sa linya-linya yung mangmulat kaysa mangmaliit.
Oh,
No,
ganda
kasi-
nun
Oo, kasi yun yung mangmulat kasi ay ano siya may proseso yun eh. Hindi mo lang basta dinidikta doon sa tao kung ano yung tama at mali. Pero gina-guide mo siya para makita niya kung ano yung nakikita mo. Para makita niya mismo sa mga mata niya kaysa ituro mo lang kung ano yung nakikita mo. Gets ba?
Yes.
Oh, so pag ganun kasi participative eh. Siya yung nakakaintindi, hindi mo sinashove sa mukha niya kung ano yung pinaniniwalaan mo. So yun. Pero
Yung mulat, yun yung parang earwax sa mata, 'di ba?
Gago.
mulat ay di ba? Woke.
Murat.
Yun.
You're fired.
Muta
Joke,
yun,
I'm sorry,
Jim.
I'm sorry. Nag-joke lang. Joke lang, puta. Okay.
Let's make a trend. Hashtag Jim is cancelled.
Let's move on. Any last thoughts, Ali? May gusto ka bang last thing na gusto sabihin?
Well, okay na ako. I think na-cover natin and natututo din ako.
Okay. Next one. What did the from Nadine Pascual, what did the government do from March to May?
Ali, ano nga ba?
Nagpasarap ng buhay.
Oh.
Well, yun nga eh. Questionable talaga kasi hindi natin masagot na kung anong ginawa kasi hindi rin nila tayo tinutulungan maintindihan kung anong ginagawa nila. No,
Yes.
walang clear plan. Wala nang clear plan. Kaya nahihirapan yung communications team niya kasi paano mo i-communicate ang isang sabog na plano kung may plano man, no? So, yun, hindi ko rin
Akala ko
alam
sabog
kung
na
anong
tao.
ginawa. Oh, sabog talaga. Ako talagang feeling ko wala talagang plano. And nanggagaling din yung kawalan ng plano sa kawalang kapakialam nila sa atin.
So, and then add to the fact na walang plano, all of these, yung mga small bits of information that could be helping our Filipino community, na wala pa yung free TV na pinakamalakas na pag-spread ng information, which is ABS.
May GMA7 naman, Saab. Meron namang CNN Philippines.
Yun ba yung laban ng mga Jafunks?
Oo. Again, nanggagaling sa privilege yan. Tayo, meron tayong channels na iba. Ngayon, nanonood na ako sa ANC ng TV Patrol. Marami sa mga bundok, walang ibang choice kundi ABS.
Exactly. Yun yung sinasabi ni Saab. She's been saying this on the podcast for so long na parang, again, balik na naman tayo kay, motherfucker, go home!
Like, why? Don't they have a fucking iPhone?
Oh, ganun. Si motherfucker, di ba? Parang,
Those motherfuckers just check on Twitter.
stay home!
What do you need to know if you can get to work? Just check fucking Twitter.
Okay. Yeah, ang nakakatawa, sabi ni Ray, wala silang madidiscuss. Yun yung comment niya dun.
Diba?
Sa what did the
anong
government
nangyari?
do from March? Okay, next. Your advice to no work, no pay pod kids in their early 20s. This is from Shannon. Your advice to your no work, no pay pod kids in their early 20s, nakaka-start pa lang nila sa career nila during this epidemic. How to survive and adapt to the new abnormal. Love you, pod parents. Guys?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't. I'm also imagining the people who just graduated and started a business.
Yun yung, dun ako talaga, Ali, meron akong, when I was driving the other day, may nakita ako na, may nakita akong parang restaurant na this was at the start of the quarantine, week 1. Tas may balloons.
Oh,
Happy opening, parang ganon. And I was just imagining, like me and Ali, when we opened our first Linya Linya store, and yung the amount of work, kasi it's not on opening day. It happens 3 weeks, 6 weeks before the actual opening. And then for that to happen, and then biglang wala na lahat. Man, yun yung mahirap.
Yeah.
Ako, I think it deserves a separate episode.
yeah.
Ako, medyo yan yung shinare ko dun sa speech na shinare ko dun sa school, kung ano yung mga pwedeng gawin ng mga bata habang makaka-graduate mo lang, no. Ang sinabi ko rin kasi dun, parang may nawawala sa atin ngayon yung parang ang term sa English yan anchorage. Parang nawawalan tayo ng kakapitan, o parang nawawala yung mga bagay na dati kapag may ginawa ka, meron kang aasahan. Predictable yung mga nangyayari. Ngayon, hindi ka makagalaw kasi hindi mo alam kung anong mangyayari after. No? And tayo, Jim, nararamdaman natin yan with the business. No? And what more itong mga kids na kakagraduate lang or naghahanap pa lang ng work nila or nawalan ng work. So parang ang sinabi ko doon, parang balik muna sa bahay, balik muna sa bahay at sa mga basic na bagay sa buhay. Kasi doon bumabalik yung anchorage na yon. Meron ka ulit makakapitan. Kaya sinabi ko doon, magdilig ka ng halaman, maghugas ka ng pinggan, makipagkwentuhan ka. Kasi sa mga maliliit na bagay na yon, kapag ka nagdilig ako ngayon, aasahan ko bukas na buhay pa yung plant. Kapag naghugas ako ngayon ng pinggan, sure ako na pagtapos nito, malinis yung plato. Parang
Ganda
ganon.
naman yan.
Ganda.
Oo. Ano siya parang
Try mo
ang
maging
laking
writer,
effect.
Ali. Ang galing,
Oo nga baka may potential. Hindi, pero
Ganda.
basta part din naman to ng
Pwede mo palagay sa resume mo yun, no? Naghugas ka ng pinggan from March 2022.
I super agree. Kasi tama the thing is, what will haunt you during this time is your natural tendency to be anxious about your future, quarter life crisis, what's my identity. Pero you have to step back because you can't address those issues right now.
Yeah.
Step back, find your foundation, and then build from there.
Yeah.
Kasi parang if you take it day to day nga, natama na, wow, I connected with my mom today. Wow, I texted a friend who I haven't texted in a long time and made him or her feel better. Then you get a win for that day. And you slowly build on the foundation. That's what I do. Tingnan mo, Ali set up the foundation and I'm owning it.
I completely zoned out during that speech.
Hey.
I'm kidding.
Ayun, basta anong tawag dito, matuto muna sa bahay at marami kang ma-apply sa buhay.
Ganda, Ali.
It's okay, go.
Oh.
Okay lang.
Okay, next one. Kim Chu's from Carmina. Kim Chu's new Bawal Lumabas shirts. Meron na siyang shirt.
Hindi ko nakita yun.
Meron, Jim.
Nagbebenta siya?
Bumili ako.
Bakit di linya-linya?
Kaso nung dumating yung Lazada dito, sabi ko, kuya, bawal lumabas.
Ganda.
Pasok ka na lang. Ano masasabi natin dun ba?
Ano ba?
I don't know.
What's the
Ano ba
deal?
yun? Hindi
Well,
ko alam.
ganito kasi. Well, yung kay Kim Chu, 'di ba? Parang yung mga artists, ABS-CBN artists, nag-speak out na sila sa sentiment sila about what's happening sa ABS-CBN, and isa-isang nagla-live yung mga, o nag-zoom, nagla-live yung mga artista. Tapos si Kim Chu, na-interview siya, tas nahirapan siyang i-explain yung analogy.
Oh yeah, we discussed that sa
Inano namin to.
Ay, okay.
Yung kanta.
Okay.
classroom may batas.
Nagulat lang ako na may merch na.
Yun, Jim. Okay, interesting to, Jim, kasi narinig ko yung kwento about it. Apparently, na-down talaga si Kim Chiu dun sa nangyari. Tapos, may
Yeah.
nag-email daw sa kanya na fan.
Hmm.
Na parang ini-encourage siya na gumawa ka ng merch o gawa natin ng kanta to. Gawin nating marketing.
That was so
to.
sweet.
Ang galing nga. Tapos,
Ang galing. Yun yung
She owned
classic case of owning a joke, no?
yeah, tama. Ang laking diferensya pag iba yung perspective mo, no? Pagka hindi ka...
Parang si Kim Kardashian na nag-capitalize sa...
Paris
Oh my gosh,
Hilton.
parang hindi pala
Paris Hilton,
pareho
ganyan
yun.
din.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I didn't mean to compare. I'm sorry. Kim
Okay.
Chiu, sorry.
Next one. Ito, from Patrick Francisco. The PLDT hack. Can someone explain what happened?
Legit anonymous ba yun?
Mukhang legit anonymous siya. Hindi naman siguro.
Kasi, yung anonymous group na yon, yung hackers na yon, sobrang big deal nila through the years.
Talaga?
Philippines.
No.
Hindi ko kilala
I
yan
guess there are also Filipinos who are part of that.
So they hacked the PLDT Twitter.
Yes, and just yesterday they hacked the Minneapolis Police Department. Yeah. Yeah, tas nagano sila na parang kung di nyo itigil to, of course in English, kung di nyo itigil to, maglalabas kami ng sobrang daming sikreto.
Oh, Lord.
Please do.
Yeah, not just with the police but also like with politicians and
Alam mo,
stuff.
bakit, you know what? Here. Hindi ba ang salvation ng Pilipinas ay Mr. Robot tayo? Don't we need a group of cyber vigilantes to hack all our politicians and fucking display their evil?
Why not?
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Chaos na ba ang kailangan ng Pilipinas?
Kung mawawala yung home loan ko, game.
Ang hirap dyan, Jim, hindi nga magawa kasi mahina yung internet. Matagal na nila sinimulan yan, year 2000 pa, nag-upload pa.
Hindi sila maka-infiltrate.
Pinoy
Wala
ang
daw
gumawa.
nasa cloud kasi hindi rin daw ma-upload ng mga politiko.
Diba, Pinoy ang gumawa ng love bug, di ba? Y2K. Kaya ng mga
nga.
Pinoy yan. Mabagal lang.
Okay. Ganda,
Okay.
ganda. Alright. Ito, may bago. So, from Ray. May bago na naman pala to ang favorite namin ni Saab, si Dick Gordon. Being a dick. Ano yung ginawa niya? Ano yung latest na ginawa niya, Ali?
Hindi ko alam. Ano naman ba? One big fight?
I think he said something stupid.
I think I saw this.
Na ano nakalagay?
Sinabi niya na posible ang mass testing sa Pilipinas.
We haven't
We're
seen
not
the
prepared.
video.
We don't know. But anyway, if you want, look it up. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Ito, Reg Relova. I don't know if I don't know if any of you know this. Jimmy Fallon is over party. Kinakancel si Jimmy
What?
Fallon.
Hindi ko rin alam yan. Ano
Hindi
ba yan?
ko rin
Dapat
alam,
naman,
Dapat pala
Sinerch ko
nag-prepare
yan.
tayo.
Jim naman eh.
Flop. Okay.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Well,
Dami dito. Love talaga the pod, kids.
Oo nga. Uy, gusto ko palang wala lang. Nung isang araw ko pa iniisip, wala lang. Na-feel ko talaga kung gaano ka buhay yung community ng wake up at saka ng cheats. Parang na-activate talaga sila ng pod parents nila. So, good job sa inyong dalawa.
Thank you. Pero kami, grabe, ang saya talaga nila. Kasi tingnan mo even in this thread, so if you're listening and you're not part of the exclusive Facebook group, these people are very smart. And yun nga, share lang namin, Ali. Take commercial break lang from the Twitter scrolls. Grabe, the other day, so we got a care package from our pod kids.
Nakita ko
With
nga IG
in-
stories mo eh.
Grabe, with individual letters and
Handwritten.
handwritten letters, kinan nila and then pinagsama-sama nila saying like thank you na we found a group, we found a friend.
Parang nagkabarkada sila.
It's
So
so sweet,
sweet.
talaga.
And then they even sent us cookies. That was very
Grabe.
sweet.
Okay. I have two na lang, okay? From Christine De Hoya, ube cheese trend. Ano ba to?
Oh,
I keep
medyo
seeing
matagal
this.
na.
Sarap ang ube pandesal. Ube
Masarap.
cheese.
Pero bakit parang ang weird ng mga shit na nang lumalabas sa atin, no? Yung dalgona. Ano naman to, Ali?
Well, parang stuffed pandesal eh. Hindi ko alam eh. Pero ang dami na rin kasing natutong gumawa sa bahay. And siguro, yung iba ginagawa rin naman nilang business. No,
Okay.
etc. So, siguro nag-continue yung trend. Kasi medyo matagal na rin siya eh. Pero nagtuloy-tuloy siya. Ako nga, hindi pa ako nakatikim eh. Gusto ko makatikim.
Speaking of food, nakita niyo yung food blogger is over?
Ano yun?
Yung canceled
Ay,
food
grabe rin
blogger.
yan, Saab.
Ano to?
Parang there's this, hindi ko alam yung name niya eh, pero, ano yan? I think yung, I'm not sure kung ano yung Instagram handle niya, pero siya si Palaging Gutom.
Palaging gutom, PG. Oo.
Tas parang, meron siyang, parang ganito, kumari
Modus.
exclusive. Imagine mo, Jim, kung nasa wake up exclusive group tayo, tapos parang, we're teaching them how to get free food na parang, apparently, he's telling people to complain, parang message mo yung small business, tas sabi mo na pangit yung service, tas papadalan ka ng libre. Parang he was just teaching people how to
Yeah.
to scam these small businesses.
Yung basa ko, Sab, not sure kung may ganyan din siya, pero ang sabi niya nga, hindi niya ata sinabi na magsabi ng masama eh. Pero magsabi ka ng good thing about them. Parang i-repost mo sila. Tapos ang nangyari, nung parang i-repost mo sila at mag-thank you ka, tapos sure magre-reply yan at magpapadala sa'yo. Nung pinadalan daw siya, yun niya, biglang ang sasama nung sinabi niya about
Parang dun sa group, 'di ba? Parang
Oo.
sabi niya parang di naman masarap eh. Tapos
Oo.
yung post niya was like, wala, pinromote niya pa rin yung food. And apparently he's like the number one Zomato
Wow.
critic.
critic.
So people are getting mad at Zomato kasi parang why are you letting this guy who's obviously not, parang nagba-blackmail siya ng mga restaurants to get stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, now for the last one. I think the reason why kinukuha namin si Ali dito is because for us personally, we like being educated by our political
Wow.
consultant.
Wow.
Ali. Ali, ano ba tong anti-terror? What's going on? Why should we be outraged?
Sana mas nakapag-research din ako dito. No, pero I think hindi ko na-review yung buong bill na to kasi well, hindi rin naman natin mas trabaho sana ng Kongreso at ng Senado na sila yung mag-review niyan. Pero tumatakbo kasi yung bill na to. Tas may mga nakalagay doon na basically pinopolice yung pag-voice out ng concern ng mga tao. Na parang madali kang marired tag kapag ka may sinabi ka ang negative about the government, etc. Basta parang tinatitle
You can be
nila yung
viewed as a terrorist.
Yeah,
Yun.
parang ginagawa nilang terrorist yung activism na parang kapag meron kang anything sabihin or may movement kang ginawa to say anything against the government, tag ka as a terrorist.
Okay, can I read you guys something about it?
Sige nga.
So what is it? The anti-terrorism bill was passed by the Senate to quote-unquote prevent and stop terrorist attacks in the country by directly targeting individuals who are profiled to be most likely to join considered terrorist groups or do such acts.
No.
What is wrong with it? If this is granted to be an act, the state and its forces will have the absolute power in defining terrorism, who are to be considered to be terrorists, and what to do with them. This assumes that the state is the most rational in society. Therefore, any suspicions by state institutions such as the PNP is enough basis for being considered as terrorists.
Oh no.
Grabe.
And alam ko parang pwede na rin sila mag-wiretapping if suspected ka. Ano?
So yung mga gaganin nila sila It's a Rappler.
So you can be considered a terrorist if you do any of these things: cause damage or attempt to cause damage to government properties, assault or attempted assault, buy or carry a knife or anything that can be used to kill. Huh?
Grabe.
Meet up if you meet up with your friends because of the possibility that you might be secretly plotting an attack with them. If you donate or help relief drives that are not government or state recognized. If you participate in a rally or any movement that can cause a
Ayun.
serious risk to public safety.
Oh no.
Posting, writing, sharing, and or retweeting posts related to quote-unquote terrorist activities. Even memes.
Lala.
So
Oh no.
that's why people are asking to hashtag junk terror bill.
Ito, Ali. Here's my
It's just no, sorry. It's just obviously this administration is just not equipped to have this bill. It's we cannot trust them.
Yeah. And takot. Takot sa atin. Takot sa mga tao. Kaya sila nagaganyan.
On a depressing note, ending it on a depressing note. Ito, Ali. When I compare kasi what's going on with this in the States and what's going on here,
Okay.
the problem we have is, kunwari, sa States, okay, Black Lives Matter, they're all, they're fighting for the oppressed, okay? Now, we'd say that here in the Philippines, the most oppressed are the poor.
Yeah.
Diba? So, again, let's make it, just to make it a little parallel, the poor are like the African Americans, diba? They're oppressed, they're not getting equal rights and all these things. The problem with us, and I just want to get your thoughts on it, guys. Na in the States, the African Americans did not vote for Trump. I mean, majority of them. They did not support Trump, and they continue to fight against Trump. The problem here is that they're still supporting our administration.
Yeah, that's sad.
Only until the time comes na their kid or someone, diba, or they are directly affected by the gross incompetence of our government. So, can you guys help me out? And ano ba? Where is the light?
What's sad is it's just a cycle, diba? The politicians just want to keep the poor poor. They want to keep them uneducated, so they keep voting for these frauds, and that's why it is quite frustrating for us who are in the know na they're being tricked. Pero sila hindi nila magets yun eh. And it's frustrating na we can't blame them. Kasi ewan ko eh. So it's all agree na it's the government that we should be angry at. And it's not the people who parang okay, I know they are the ones, most of them are, it's because of of those who voted him in power, but they didn't know any better eh.
Yes, and I completely agree, ha.
Yeah.
Actually, I completely agree with that. Now, kaya siguro ko lang binibring up to is because how do we fight if that's the case, diba?
It's taking it to the streets kasi not everyone, it's parang echo chamber tayo sa Twitter eh. Ang dami nating, kaya wala akong nakikitang nagpo-post about Black Lives Matter pero hindi naman nag-post about EJK. I mean, my friends, those I follow, are all outspoken about it, about all of these issues. We share the same values, but that's just on Twitter. It's an echo chamber. That's on Twitter, that's on my Instagram feed. Pero yung sa labas, kaya I commend those who are looking for ways to take it to the streets, to educate those na parang kung meron mang mga initiatives na dalhin tong para ma-explain kung bakit hindi okay yung terrorism bill, please.
And before I give it to Ali, I just also want to say na marami rin kasing backlash, diba, from like yung mga super mainstream celebrities that have suddenly spoken up because parang sinasabi ng mga tao parang, oh, ngayon dahil affected ka, magsasalita ka na. But for me, that is the hope eh. Kasi no matter how daldal we are on this podcast or on Twitter, the best chance talaga is having um having Paulo Bediones or
Parang
Polo Ravales or
dated much?
or
Dieter
Ah.
Ocampo.
or or Dieter Ocampo uh, finding ways to communicate.
No,
Diba?
in fairness, kaya nga si Liza Soberano was just on
Sinigang TV.
Hindi ka. No, she was on a call parang web, ano ba tawag doon? Ano ba? Parang she used her platform to talk to Risa Hontiveros.
Oh, see?
Parang that's using your platform in a good way, and I commend her for that, knowing that there are so many people who look up to her. That's great.
Ako Jim, nagigets ko yung pinanggagalingan mo, no. And valid yung sinasabi mo na, yung fear mo na yan, na paano kaya tayo dito kung maraming ang mga Pinoy ang yung poorest of the poor ay ganito na yung ginawa sa kanila ng government. Paano tayo gagalaw? No, pero ako naniniwala ako na kayang maintindihan ng mga Pilipino yan. Capable sila of understanding of what's happening. Hindi naman to all intellect Hindi naman to all details, data, and basic sentiment ito ng right or wrong And kapag nakakaramdam ka ng oppression, kapag nagugutom ka, talagang kikilos ka. No? So, mas marami pa ring Pinoy, tingin ko, ang hindi naloloko nitong mga kolokoy na to, no? Parang mas marami pa ring Pinoy ang kayang capable of understanding what's happening, and role nating mga mas nakakaintindi na ipaintindi yun sa kanila. And time and again, dumaan na yung Pilipinas sa ganito And napapatunayan natin na kaya nating tumayo and lumaban against a dictatorship, diba? So, kung nagawa yan noon, mas marami tayong Pinoy ngayon, mas capable tayo, mas meron na tayong platform to voice out our opinion, our concerns, to educate other people. Naniniwala ako na mas kaya nating labanan to ngayon.
Yeah. Also, I think I agree. And I think something we should also, parang the funny thing is, with the more mediums available to media to actually to communicate and express ourselves, as opposed to nung martial law, diba? You'd only write in the newspaper, magazine.
Radio.
I think it's actually I think it actually hurt us. Parang during these times, in a sense na because they're parang because your voice is so relevant now as opposed to before. Let's say if Sharon Cuneta during those times spoke up, do you get it? Parang because there are so many entry points na pwede kang masira yung career mo. Kaya hindi nagsalita sila Danilo Barrios ngayon.
Yeah.
Sila Chubby Del Rosario.
Yeah.
Yung mga super, the biggest
The
biggest
most
stars.
relevant.
Sila, diba? Parang, so, anyway, yun yung, I don't want to get into that. Pero, I agree na, and ako naman, because of what you said.
Speaking of Sharon Cuneta, shout out to her daughter, Kaki Pangilinan. She's been
Very
super vocal.
Yan, dami niya na-influence. Sige.
It was only Kiko Pangilinan and Risa Hontiveros who voted against the anti-terrorism bill.
Well, ako naman, I'm glad that we're ending on that note, Ali. At least parang we're giving, and ako personally, that gives me a little hope na, oo nga naman, parang, at the end of the day, hindi lang naman to, parang kumbaga, makakaramdam ng gutom ang tao Therefore, makakaramdam na sila talaga ng yun nga, eventually we'll get there. Pero while that's happening, I urge everyone to find ways to be the Danilo Barrios in your communities.
The
In your
James
barrios.
Blanco, in your
Be
barrios.
the Danilo in your barrios.
Okay.
I have not heard the name Chubby Del Rosario in so long. Grabe.
Mas malalim pa yung knowledge ni Jim sa akin dyan. Ay, nako.
Okay.
Okay, this was fun. Last, Ali, I suggest and to all the pod kids, please watch Trial by Media. Me and Sab and I have been
papanoorin ko pa
watching
lang
on
yun.
Netflix. Ikaw sa Ali, sobrang magugustuhan mo. Promise. Maganda. The documentary is it's the way it's edited, it's great. It's and the cases are so big. Pero because we were from Manila and we never kami ni Sab, we've never heard of some of the cases, and the ramifications are are quite significant.
Yeah.
Pero never namin narinig yun. It's very interesting.
Yeah,
And,
educate yourself.
Yun.
Ang hindi namin
Sige.
na-typan, start namin yung History 101. Grabe.
ay, grabe.
Parang ADHD editing, ang sakit sa
Grabe.
ulo. So, maybe we'll give it another try. But
Parang feeling ko I think it's my 10-year-old sister nung Kish. Parang siya yung nag-edit nung documentary na yun.
kasi talagang bam, 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 bam.
Ba yan?
Gulo.
Yung editing,
Oo.
magulo.
Ang sama.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks Ali.
Thanks, Ali. Thank you.
I just wanna say, listen to the Linya Linya show kung gusto nyo pang marinig yung thoughts ni Ali. We'd like to have him on the show again.
Maybe we should regularly have you on Twitter Scroll.
Oh,
Yeah.
sige lang. Let me know.
Yeah.
Game ako dyan.
Anything to promote?
Ako lang, Jim, may initiative kasi tong friends ko, mga ex-government employees to. May marami ring hindi government employees dito. Pero ang galing ng ginawa nila, Citizens Budget Tracker yung pangalan.
Oh.
Sila ang nagtatrack kung saan napupunta yung pera natin.
Oh, saan to? How can
grabe.
they see it?
Hanapin mo yung URL niya sabay covidbudget.ph. covidbudget.ph. Ang ganda ng pagkakalatag nila. May analogy sila kung paano mo may intindihan yung budgeting.
Oh,
Love it.
And may data sila dyan, infographics, kung saan napupunta, ano ng update
Wow,
dun
ang
sa pera
ganda ng
natin.
site, ha?
Ang
Grabe
ganda.
yan.
Wow.
So, shoutouts.
Hashtag spend faster to stop hunger.
Ang galing niya.
ganda.
So, shoutout kay Ken Abante tsaka kay Smile Indias. In-interview ko sila sa The Linya Linya
Wow.
Show. I-release yung episode baka next week. Pinag-usapan namin yung initiative na yan. And isang example yan na may magagawa talaga tayo. No,
Ganda.
kahit na may mga hindi nagagawa yung government, may capability tayong mga Pinoy, yung mga bata, may internet na pwede nating magamit para mabantayan natin yung mga ginagawa nila.
Ganda.
Ganda.
See,
Right.
guys, this is what you should do. Surround yourselves with people like Ali. Parang find people who will educate you and who have the same values as you. Para we're just continuing to learn from each other.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
Maraming salamat, Ali.
Thank you, Jim
Thank
and
you.
Sab.
Thank you.
Okay.
Kapit lang.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.